हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू द वेलनेस शो। जी हाँ, आज इस शो में हम आपसे बहुत ही सीरियस बात कर रहे हैं, लेकिन बहुत ज़रूरी बात कर रहे हैं। और वो ये है कि ये इलनेस है कोलेस्ट्रॉल की, जो इनहेरिटेड होता है कोलेस्ट्रॉल, हाई कोलेस्ट्रॉल, जिसको अभी आपने देखा होगा कि देवी बता रही थी, उसको आप ब्रीफली FHB कहते हैं। तो ये आपके ब्लड में जो कोलेस्ट्रॉल होता है उसकी प्रॉब्लम है, और ये बहुत सीरियस प्रॉब्लम है। मुझे मालूम है ज़रा सा खुश्क, ये ड्राई सब्जेक्ट है, लेकिन बहुत ज़रूरी है हम ख़ासतौर पे एशियंस को इसके बारे में जानकारी होना। तो यस, अभी हम जो है वी आर गोइंग टू वेलकम नाउ आवर यंग पार्टिसिपेंट ओवर हियर, Tejas. He's been suffering from this problem, and we'll talk to him about how he has managed this whole problem through the guidance, of course, and the support of his family and our lipidologist. Hello and welcome to the show, Tejas. Yes, how are you feeling coming here? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Does it affect your cholesterol level? Tell me.
It raises my stress levels a bit.
But not cholesterol level.
No, not cholesterol level.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with you. Yeah, I know that your mothers have been really rock of support for you when it came to all this. How did you come to know, and how your parents they come to know about this problem in you?
Well, I was quite young, and as Mum said, she found out accidentally that she had cholesterol, so she got me tested as well when I was, I think I was about 9 years old or something.
About 8 or 9.
8 or 9 years old. And she got me tested for cholesterol, and she found out that my cholesterol level my FH level was quite high. So then that's when she first found out that I also had inherited it from her. So yeah.
Well, I mean, did you think that is something serious? I mean, did you have any this idea that how serious this is, and your mother must be very worried or anything?
Well, at that time I was quite young, so I didn't really understand the implications of it and the consequences of what could happen if you don't take care of it. So my mum was the one making the major changes around the house. She basically turned our house into a farm. She stopped all junk food, and she started cutting down the salt, sugar and fatty foods around the house. And but then later on in the years, that's when I started to understand the consequences that I can have if I don't control my diet. So I started to independently control what I was eating.
So it must be a disastrous plan as far as you as a kid is concerned, because all the junk food, all the lovely food which you thought it would be like, this is something your staple diet nowadays, unfortunately it's gone out of your life.
Yeah, it was a bit of a change, because then she started buying less junk food for the house, and I was a bit surprised. I would walk into the kitchen, I would expect to see chocolate and biscuits, and there would just be fruit and vegetables everywhere.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, I must say that we have it now and then. It's not like we don't have any junk at all.
Yeah, of course.
So it's all quite balanced. So, but more he has to. We as a family eat more healthily overall than what we used to before.
I think we have a caller now. Hello.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. Hello, and welcome to the show.
All the audience and your management. The reason I came on the line, I'm not going to tell you any medicine.
Yeah.
Remedies do help. They say prevention is better than cure.
Yes.
I think is very important. Let me explain to you. For blood cholesterol, 3 things, which is ginger powder, mince powder, and pomegranate seeds powder. If you mix them, just take 1 teaspoon on your food or whatever, it does help miraculously.
Okay,
and second thing, when they have this heart attack or walls are blocked. Hello?
Yes.
This is a well-tested remedy in Pakistan, and a lot of people have taken advantage of it. 1 cup of ginger water, juice. 1 cup of garlic juice.
Yeah, I think it's very much common in this country as well. आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं, लेकिन I think this I've heard from so many people. लेकिन आपको अब ये जो है ना, देवी आपको बताएंगी कि वो किस तरह के कोलेस्ट्रॉल के लिए आप शायद बता रहे हैं. We are talking about a totally different kind of cholesterol which is inherited, जिसको आपको कंट्रोल करना जो है वो छोटी-छोटी रेमेडीज से बड़ा मुश्किल है. So let Devi talk about it.
Yasmin, as you said, this is inherited high cholesterol levels, and it's very, very important for us to remember that if you're not treated, a man who has a high cholesterol due to an inherited condition has a 50% chance of having a heart attack by the time he's 50, And
जी.
a woman of 60 years has a 30% chance of having a heart attack by the time she's 60. Therefore, it's important to remember that these remedies don't help to bring a cholesterol as high as 8 to a normal level, and statin is very, very important. And what we also know from lots of studies from familial hypercholesterolemia is that if you're treated, your risk is very similar to the general population. Otherwise, it can be up to 100 times the risk compared to the general population. So the herbal preparations not appropriate for familial hypercholesterolemia.
क्योंकि आप थोड़े बहुत अगर जो लेवल को आप उसको कंट्रोल करना चाह रहे हैं थ्रू डाइट या थ्रू दीज रेमेडीज, दैट्स अनदर थिंग, बट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टोटली अनदर इशू जो कि बहुत सीरियस इशू है. और जैसे आपने बताया तो उसके लिए तो हमें ज़रूर ही, और ये थोड़े लोगों को है, लकीली इट्स नॉट रियली सो प्रेवलेंट, तो ये उनकी बात कर रहे हैं हम. जो है कोलेस्ट्रॉल, आम कोलेस्ट्रॉल जो हाई है थोड़ा बहुत, उसकी बात हम नहीं आज कर रहे हैं. जी हाँ, वी हैव अनदर कॉलर ऑनलाइन. हेलो
जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
वालेकुम सलाम.
आई एम राजपूत फ्रॉम जर्मनी.
हेलो, वेलकम टू द शो राजपूत साहब.
मैं ज़रा उर्दू में बात करूंगा क्योंकि उर्दू में ज़रा ठीक रहती है बात करनी.
जी जी ज़रूर.
आदमी अगर डेली एक्सरसाइज करे और पानी पिए और उसके साथ जो है वो तंदुरुस्त गज़ा खाए, ऐसी गज़ा जो मुस्तहकम हो और ज़्यादातर वेजिटेबल्स, ये जो रेड मीट है, अंडा और टमाटर और पालक, ये ऐसी चीज़ें जो बॉडी के अंदर थोड़ा सा कोलेस्ट्रॉल को बूस्ट करती हैं, तो इससे ज़रा परहेज करें. फिश खाएं, चिकन खाएं और एक्सरसाइज बहुत ज़रूरी है. सुबह दौड़ लगाएं, शाम को साइकिल चलाएं, यू विल बी फिट. कोलेस्ट्रॉल दौड़ जाएगा.
देखिए,
मैंने ये एक टिप दी है.
बिल्कुल, थैंक यू सो मच राजपूत साहब. मैंने फिर जैसे हम वही बार बहुत हमारे इन्फॉर्म्ड, इससे लगता है कि व्यूअर्स हैं, वी हैव वेरी इन्फॉर्म्ड व्यूअर्स, यू नो, दे नो सो मेनी थिंग्स. लेकिन जो आज हम बात कर रहे हैं, हम बार उस पर स्ट्रेस कर रहे हैं कि ये बिल्कुल एक अलग तरह की कोलेस्ट्रॉल की प्रॉब्लम है, एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी बीन टॉकिंग अबाउट. या सो यू हैव ब्रॉट द चेंजेस. व्हाट वर द की चेंजेस व्हिच यू ब्रॉट इन योर डाइट, बिकॉज यू नो वी विल गेट मेनी कॉलर्स एट द मोमेंट, सो वी.
Well, basically, I actually followed what Baldeesh told me to do many years ago. I looked up on her website, on Heart UK website, and got some ideas from there. But the biggest change that I made was my shopping. My shopping trolley used to be loaded with junk food before, but now it's changed to healthier options. Also, the way I cook my food, so I use instead of using other vegetable oils, I use olive oil, which I've been told is better for especially people
and
like
also
us.
I think rapeseed oil for cooking is also very good.
Yes, I used to use rapeseed, but I've been told olive oil is the best, so I use olive oil for most of my cooking. And I've almost virtually we've stopped eating fried food at home. I mean, we leave that as a treat when we go out.
Yeah, you don't completely take them out of your life. It's not possible.
No, it's impossible.
है ना, you have to have
we still enjoy.
Yeah,
it's not like that we don't. We do our takeaways.
ऐसी बात नहीं है कि हम कह रहे हैं कि आप दवाइयाँ खाएं और वो फीका खाना खाएं. Yeah, of course you have.
No, we actually lead absolutely a normal life. It's not.
You get so used to actually good food, then you don't want to have so much of oily and all these.
You'll be surprised that my children also say that they don't like eating oily food anymore.
Yeah, because they are not. Yeah, but what's the one thing which you miss the most?
I don't think.
You eat everything, don't you? So it's not like you.
Initially, when you actually went onto this kind of diet, what was the thing which you thought, oh gosh, I have to take this out of my life?
I think it was like chocolates in general. Like
chocolates, Chocolate. That's the main problem for every child. So, and what about your colleagues, your peers, your class fellows? What was their attitude? Did you take your lunch to school, or it was your school lunch you were having?
No, I used to take a packed lunch to school every single day. It used to be like standard sandwich and a couple of fruits and maybe like a packet of crisps or something like that.
As compared to your class fellows, what was their attitude?
A lot of people's like lunches filled with junk food, and it's just a lot of them just have the like fried, oily school food on a daily basis, and I wasn't one of those people I used to take in my healthy like packed lunch because of my cholesterol.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You look very well. Yeah, I mean that
does,
shows
yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean,
But,
and the skin and everything.
he's
that-
saying that, but I think he also used to have junk food sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's not like he didn't allow himself. So it was more balanced. He used to take packed lunch from home, say, and if he gets hungry,
Yeah.
because he's a growing lad, he would buy something from the canteen and
Yeah. So
and
Devi,
have
is
that.
he still on statin, and would he be on statin forever?
We do prescribe statin from childhood, especially if there is a family history of heart disease in the family.
Yeah. We're talking about FH today,
Yeah,
you know.
FH.
So,
We expect people to be on statin for lifetime. So it's important if you started on a statin, either because you have familial hypercholesterolemia or because you have risk factors for high cholesterol like smoking, etc., or if you have heart disease. If you started on statin, they should remain on statin for lifetime. If you stop the statin, the cholesterol goes back to
But
high levels.
the dosage, would it be the same, or it can be varied because he has actually opted now a very healthy lifestyle? So would it really take it down enough for him to actually have a lower level of statin?
So those people with familial hypercholesterolemia will need to be on a statin, but we should not ignore the effect of the lifestyle on cholesterol levels. It's important to remain on a low-fat diet or reasonably balanced diet, so that you wouldn't have to go on a very, very high dose of cholesterol medication from the beginning. But people with familial hypercholesterolemia are normally on a higher dose of statin, and we should actually encourage people to follow all the lifestyle advice which we advise on low-fat diet, especially smoking. When I see the young children with the familial hypercholesterolemia, this is what I tell them: smoking is like a poison for them. Yeah, it will kill them. So no smoking at all. It is no smoking for everyone. For them, it's even at a higher risk. So they should not pick up smoking at any time.
As long as they know that they have the FH. Yeah.
FH.
Okay, so we have another caller here. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Ji.
Am I on the air?
Yes, you're on air, yes.
Okay, the young lady on the program, I'm watching your program, the young lady on the program has just said that she uses olive oil for her cooking.
Yes.
Actually, this is not true. Olive oil absorbs the vegetables and anything you cook in olive oil, it's very quickly absorbed. Olive oil's best benefits are achieved by using olive oil after cooking to garnish the food or to garnish the salad or anything that you cook.
If it's heated, basically you're...
It's not very misleading people.
Okay, so basically if it's heated, this is what she's saying, that if you heat it to cook, then olive oil's properties, change, I don't know. But rapeseed is something which even Baldeesh tells us. She's told me many times. So I know she's not here now. But anyway, yeah, I think this is, people, they have their own suggestions, and they thank you very much for your information. थोड़ा बहुत इसमें आप जो बात कर रही हैं कुछ है भी बात, लेकिन फिर हम बात करेंगे किसी दिन. Yes. Okay, what's the last message to our viewers? What do you say? कि as soon as you know that आप बताइए कि अगर किसी को है problem, जल्दी heart attack हुआ या कुछ, तो the whole family should, this is what your message I think it would be. Yeah.
If people find out that a member of the family have had heart disease in their 30s or 40s or 50s, anything, it's very early, several members have high cholesterol, please contact your doctor, ask for a cholesterol test and ask the question, do I have familial hypercholesterolemia? The awareness of familial hypercholesterolemia even among doctors is not much. So no harm in prompting the doctor to say, oh, is this familial hypercholesterolemia?
Because this word is too mouthful and people might not remember. So aap bole FH, just try to remember FH rather than that long-winded word, because it would be very difficult for any common person to remember.
To remember.
So FH yaad rakhein. Yeah, this is something.
FH. And when they diagnose FH, please inform the other family members, because they may benefit from getting tested and being started on a statin and in the prevention of heart disease.
Okay.
So it's very, very important to consider the family. When one person is picked up as a high cholesterol, it's important to inform the whole family, so the whole family gets benefited.
Thank you. Last word from you, Tejas. What do you say to youngsters?
I would say don't, it doesn't seem like a very serious problem when you're young, but it can have major consequences when you're older if you don't control your diet and everything. So if you are, if you don't
susceptible
think, so anyone who's out there, you should get tested for cholesterol, and if you do have FH, then
Sandhya, a very, very short sentence, last word.
Like my son said, it's best not to ignore it. And also I agree with Dr. Nair that they should try and prompt the doctors, because sometimes doctors are unaware of FH. They know what cholesterol is, but they're unaware of FH. So make sure that they tell their doctors or ask their doctors.
Try to remember FH. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you very much for being
Yasmin,
with us.
if I can just say one word. Look up Heart UK website. There is so much on familial hypercholesterolemia, and you will know whether you have familial hypercholesterolemia if you look at the
And
website.
she means FH.
FH.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. और यहाँ पे हम लेते हैं छोटी सी break. आपका साथ हमारा फिर होगा after this break.